My friends, ladies and gentlemen, I want to read for you a part of my book, The Dangerous Jane. I'll apologize about my voice. I may not sound good, but I'll try my best. Now listen to this. Luckily, the hotel security found out a month later that he was a mafia boss on a holiday. Mario Simonet was arrested by the CID officers and locked in. At the same time, Jane was suspended because of being in contact with him and then lost her job. After 7 days, Mario Simonet managed to escape. He knew all the tactics of escaping jails. With his charming smiles and talks, mostly lies, Mario managed to convince an idle policeman on duty that he was not a mafia boss. "It was a big misunderstanding," he said. "I just don't know how the hotel owners came to think that I'm a mafia." He shook his head, pretending he was shocked, and then asked him if he knew how to play cards. "I can teach you a few tricks if you don't mind." "Okay," the policeman agreed, and brought a packet of new cards, and aware of how dangerous Mario Simonet was. The officer, with no doubts, opened the cell and got inside. Mario was happy and immediately began showing him tricks mostly used by conmen. Then the game started. He let him win several rounds and noticed that he was excited. It was time to get his gun. Mario stretched his arm and gave him a hard blow on his face. Before the officer realized what was going on, Mario had already got his gun. He was too fast with the action. Pushed him more inside and gave him another blow on to silence him down. The officer went quiet like a dead man. Mario took his wristwatch, worth about $1,000, then got out carefully, quiet, and locked the cell. He then walked past a few officers while pretending all was fine. The policeman's gun in his pocket. He knew it was well loaded and was happy that he may need to use it. Everybody was busy doing their work. He didn't want to know what they were doing. He quickly went out of the station with no one noticing and disappeared. Mario Simonet took direction to the bush. He went on hoping to find a boundary to another land and out of Kenya. One thing that he didn't forget was Jane and his gun. In his mind, he had promised to find her again, with or without his gun. She was a wonderful person, he thought, while crossing the Kenyan-Ugandan border by foot at night. Mario had no money or any documents. The CID police has taken them away from him. He walked hitchhiking until Congo, where he sold the Kenyan policeman's gun and the watch for enough money to buy a stolen passport and a plane ticket to Italy. Meanwhile, within a few months from that, Jane's life became a disaster. She had nothing to eat and couldn't pay her rent. The landlord auctioned her furniture and left her empty-handed except Mario's gun, a loaded gun in her bag. Some years back she had lost her parents. Jane had no relatives except a disabled brother in a nursing home. She sold the bag and put the gun in her pocket, hidden under many clothes that she wore to keep warm. In a few months she was not better than the beggars of Nairobi city. The streets were her paradise in daytime and hell in the nights.